Hello, Alan and Elijah Core. Hello, hello. You guys are like
Hey,
the first two people
Hi.
I've ever interviewed. So, okay, before we get into anything, how are you two doing today? How's this fantastic, beautiful Saturday going for you two?
Well, Elijah, go first.
it's going pretty good. Woke up. I joined the call and Wonder K said, "Look, Donkey Kong joined the call." Don't really know what that meant, but
It was because
know?
of the profile picture. Okay,
All right.
okay. Okay, Alan, how are you doing?
Uh, Honestly, I'm fine. My voice is a little iffy because I've been recording so much, but other than that, I'm doing pretty good. And I leave for a holiday in like 2 days, so
Oh, shoot, where are you going?
I'm going to Spain, a little island called Tenerife.
That's cool. That's cool. Okay. Do you just want to get into it, or you want me to? You just want to get into it?
I'm happy to do whatever you
Okay.
want to do, man.
So, I don't care who answers this first. You guys can do a little system if you want. Like Elijah goes first and then Alan, but I don't care. When you think about the person you were before making music seriously, what's one thing that version of you would not recognize about who you are now?
That's a good question. I mean, low key, I'm not gonna lie, my fashion sense has kind of improved. Like, I know that's nothing to do with music, but like, I feel like I've met so many good people with different fashion senses. This is a really weird answer, but and I'm saying this while wearing a football jersey, of all things. But I all of my stuff's packed for the holiday as well. But yeah, I feel like my fashion sense has improved because I've met so many good people that kind of know that line of work, should we say? And especially because I've kind of been in acting as well. I've kind of developed that over
Oh yeah, because of the
a long period of
costumes and
time. So
stuff. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So I think that's kind of one of the main things that has improved for me, as well as the. I mean, you can see I've got glasses now, which is kind of an
You look
aesthetic
good with
choice. I don't
glasses.
need these. I
You
don't
look
need
good.
these. They're for blue light, but
Okay, Elijah.
yeah.
I would probably say just the OCD that I have with
Okay.
everything.
That's really true.
Um, and the past me would be like, whatever, bro, just upload it.
Yeah.
But you know,
You have to be
I
really
feel like,
critical.
yeah,
I think the
I think I'm the same
criticalness.
as well.
Yeah, you both have gotten a lot like more critical, and I think like with the
I
music.
I wouldn't say I'm as much as him. I'm definitely not as much as
No,
him. Yeah,
no,
yeah.
definitely not. Definitely not.
yeah,
But I think, with becoming, more critical and more like hard on yourself and others you collab with, I think that it truly has like elevated both of your music discographies, that general
yeah,
area, because, Alan's mixtape on SoundCloud, that was pretty fucking good. And, the countryside, because I remember when the countryside first came out, it was like, it was like over a year ago now. And then,
yeah.
the new one, it's done fucking numbers. I'm so proud of you two.
Well, as well as the fact, I think we've just learned so much that we've had to apply and be more critical with.
Yeah.
Like, I specifically didn't mix any of my tracks about a year ago, and over the past like couple months, like 7 months, I've learned how to mix and master. And I think the reason why it's taken me so long to do is just because I've been working on so many things, and I've been kind of trying with different genres. And I think specifically on my mixtape on SoundCloud, I don't like it anymore because it is like from me so long ago. But the mixing, I don't because I've progressed so quickly in it. I just don't enjoy the mixing, and I don't enjoy my vocals on it because it's improved so much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Elijah, you want to add anything, or should we move on?
Yeah, honestly, same thing with, I'd say, Serene. There's some songs I look back on and I still enjoy, but there's always something that I can say. Because for Serene, for me, it was like, was it duration, time length, how long the song is, and also just lyrically what the song's about, you know? Does
Yeah.
this have meaning?
Okay.
And I feel like that's important too, to just look
Yeah.
at those
Okay.
aspects.
I mean, Serene was still great though. I mean, like
It was
there
it was a pretty good
moments where
album.
you
I
just
really
gleamed,
liked
though,
it.
Like you were too
Yeah.
good. You were too good. Sorry.
All right.
Okay. What's a non-music moment in your life that shaped your sound the most? Like, something that doesn't look like it has anything to do with your discography or music, like on surface level, but deep down, it's really important.
I mean, this is gonna get personal now.
Okay. It's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I think specifically, there was a period in like 2021, 2022, maybe even a bit of 2023. And this is going to affect a lot of my work coming up for my work in 2026. I had a lot of experience with neglect from my parents, to a point where I was basically living on my own, raising a dog and myself single-handedly. At like the age of 15, 16.
Dude.
And around that time, I also kind of got ditched by a lot of my friends. I wouldn't say ditched, but like they kind of all
Ignored?
slowly left and
Okay.
ignored me, and they treated me a little bit poorly. And at the time, I was a 16-year-old, so I didn't really notice it as much. But looking back on it, I realized how bad it was and how much I was like fucked up. Like, can I swear on this? Am I good?
Yeah,
to swear?
you're fine. You're fine. Don't worry.
Yeah. So that was like a really rough point in my life, but a lot of my lyrics actually reference back to that.
Okay.
And a lot of my I can't say this. A lot of my stuff in 2026 is gonna link back to that, and
Okay.
it's kind of the main experience that drives me and pushes me forward. So.
Okay, Elijah.
Yeah, I would say for me, more just looking at others and just seeing. It can't be about music, right?
I mean, it doesn't have to be,
Yeah.
but like you could do it if you
Yeah.
want.
Okay. Because, like, again, music is. There's obviously other stuff in my life, like, trouble with, like, relationships and stuff that add to my music.
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of just look at it from an over, like, third person standpoint where I just see everything total that goes into my music. Like, for example, not feeling withdrawn from friend groups and from friends. Yeah, I said withdrawn.
Like the song, like the song.
Like the song, right?
We were talking about it yesterday, actually, because it's my least favorite
Yeah.
song on Serene, and Elijah was like, "It's Robert's favorite." I was like, "I don't know." I
That
think it's
is
a
my
good song,
favorite.
it
I
just
like
doesn't-
Withdrawn.
No.
Withdrawn is really good.
Yeah.
It's a good song. It just, for me, it's just like in the wrong place on the album. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like because it comes right before an interlude, and it feels like an interlude track to me.
Okay.
I don't know if
yeah.
that's just me, and it's because
Yeah.
of the runtime that Elijah talked about earlier, which
Yeah.
by the way, I think we improve so much on in Hypomnesia. It is ridiculous how good that EP
It is a
So
lot better. It's
Go
a
and
lot
stream
better
the more
now.
you know. Go stream Headspace.
Go stream everything. Go stream
Go stream it.
everything.
Go stream it.
Go. Okay.
Quick, okay.
No, definitely. But, feeling withdrawn from friend groups, not just feeling weird, just feeling different and weird from people. And that's just goes straight into my music. Just
Okay.
weird music,
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
If someone could only see you through the lens of this EP, like only like this is their only
Ooh.
like way they could ever see you and like or hear you or anything and never again. What part of you would they still be missing or understanding? Or misunderstanding, sorry. Missing or misunderstanding. I want to
I
hear
mean,
Elijah first.
there's
I want to
so
hear
much.
Elijah first.
Okay, yeah.
Misunderstanding from
Mi-
us personally from the E EP.
Yeah, like as a personal like thing.
What they would be misunderstanding.
Like missing like if the only way that they would be seeing you and Alan is through this EP, they're never gonna hear anything from
Yes.
you ever again or see you ever again. They want to like get the most like personal like things about you out of it, but what would they be missing or misunderstanding from you as a person?
they'd probably be misunderstanding me as like manipulating, I think.
Yeah, we
People-
kind of play characters.
Yeah, we have characters.
Okay,
we
yeah.
have characters.
Okay.
Yeah,
they-
I think the main thing that they'd have to kind of explore is the lore that we've set up in a lot of
Yeah.
our promotion and our website
I've been
to understand the characters, so then they can get more in depth with us as people.
the promotion has been great, guys. I love it all. Congrats on that one
Appreciate
TikTok with like more than 1,000 likes. That was crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
We're still at it. We have like I think
We
2
still
weeks
got
left.
loads to go.
Yeah.
What day are we on now? Like 22? 20? I think we're on day 20.
Yeah, 20.
We're
20.
20 today.
So
Yep.
does it end
Out
at
of
like
42.
day
Yep.
35? Day 36?
Day 42.
Oh, okay. Okay.
42, yeah.
Damn, 42 days of promotion. You know what? I'm actually
Yeah.
going to diverge from my doc a little bit. How's 42 days of promotion been like on your like mindset and everything?
I've been filming so much.
Terrible, terrible. It's been horrible.
Because you got to remember, right? I've got to go on holiday, right?
Yeah.
I set up this holiday months ago before we even set this up, so I've had to record all of this before I go,
Oh.
and I've got to got to
Yeah.
finish all of these vocally before I go. So my voice is in tatters. My voice is so dead, but it's
Yeah.
worth it. It's really good. So it's
Was that one green screen video that you guys did? Was that one kind of hard or what?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty difficult. I'd say it's just so annoying in editing because you have to sometimes green screens they have like these black and brighter parts because of the light shining down, so you
Yeah.
have to do a bunch of masking and stuff, and it takes
okay.
like
Forever?
too long. It takes forever.
Okay.
Yeah, and in terms
Yeah.
of filming it as well on my end, I don't live in like the best area. My house is pretty small. Setting up the green screen is such a nightmare.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Uh-huh.
When you're not making music, what's something that you guys like obsess over to probably an almost unhealthy degree? I don't know. And how does that obsession like bleed into your art if it's not like directly or indirectly?
I think it depends.
Yeah.
I feel like I have
does.
a bunch of obsessions that change over time.
Well, what are some that have
Yeah.
gone into your music that you like have used directly or indirectly?
That's difficult. Well, low key, like I'm kind of I can tell you what I'm kind of hyper focused on right now, and it's something I've been hyper focused on in the past. I don't know if it's bled into my work much, but I think it did about a year ago when I was working on a lot of my stuff back then. So it might start bleeding in again. And that is like losing weight and just activity in general. Like, just-
real shit, bro.
yeah. Because I can gain and lose weight like that.
Lucky.
It's awful. I hate it because I struggle to lose weight personally because I can do it so easily. It's just having the discipline to do it when I've got other stuff going on in my life.
I know. how you
So I'm
feel.
kind of hyper focused on that right now, and I've lost about 5 kg in about 4 weeks. So I'm doing pretty good. But yeah, it's been kind of on my mind. But the main things that I do to like do that, and this will hopefully help some people. Chewing gum is so helpful for me.
Yes.
It is the number
Yes.
one hack for me because it tricks your mind into just thinking you're eating. And then also just going outside, just
I have
walking
gum like
about,
right
like,
next to me. Look at that,
yeah.
like 5 packs.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, it works. I think I've lost
so yeah.
like way too much in like it's November, like 5 months. I think I've lost like 40 pounds in 5 months, which is
Yeah, I can see it in your
absolutely
face,
insane.
man. You look
Yeah,
great.
I know. I'm a pretty little guy. No, I'm kidding. All right.
I would say same thing with the OCD thing, just like those aspects of just it sounding yeah, I don't know. I have like that Frank
Oh.
Ocean shit, bro.
So you have like OCD in everything you do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And also straying from that, also anime music. like from Attack on Titan.
Oh,
Oh
yeah,
my
he-
god.
like anime music.
Oh my
He
I
has
like
god.
to-
I
talk
like
about
the
this a lot.
music sounding like ethereal. So I like
Dude.
ethereal shit.
Okay, like
Yeah.
ambient kind of, like
Exactly.
Clams
That's definitely
Casino.
a strong. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
That's,
Yep.
that's a good reference. Yeah,
I love Clams Casino.
we do have
Um,
moments like that.
I'm excited. What's one belief about yourself that you had to let go of in order to grow as an artist? Like,
that I'm too good.
so like ego check basically.
Yeah,
Okay.
because it's something that I saw in so many other people, and I specifically picked it up acting wise, and it kind of just bled into my music when I first started, because my vocals were a lot better than the people I surrounded myself with. So now, like when I think specifically, when I started making music with Elijah, and he kind of had that OCD sort of thing going on. I was like, bro, he knows so much more than me. I cannot compare on the music side of things, like knowledge wise, but he has been teaching me things indirectly, which helps so much. Just making this EP with him, it's been an honor, genuinely. But I think, yeah, some of his OCDs kind of bled into me. Like most of the songs on the EP are kind of, how do I say it, maybe directed by him. It's kind of on his sort of wavelength, but we had a song that was kind of more directed by me because it's more my style of music than his. And I think I kind of did have some of that OCD bleed through in the same way that he does on my end. So yeah, just kind of losing the ego has kind of improved me so much as an artist,
Okay.
and kind of listening to critics more.
I'd say for me, losing um it's losing such a hard question. Because the thing is, we grow more than we lose
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah.
And I know that Allen also grew more than he lost things as well, because he got so much better with articulating vocals. He's been training, I think, like almost every day vocally, getting better and better and
Nearly.
better.
It's like every other day.
Maybe I'd say losing the hesitation of trying new things. You
Oh,
know,
okay. Yeah. Yeah.
you have to let go of I guess your aspect of, yeah, it won't work unless you try.
Okay.
You have to really see if it won't work, you know?
Yeah. No, I get that. Yeah.
And that kind of makes sense as to why a lot of artists have unreleased songs as well.
Yeah.
Oh, like Uzi. Oh my god.
Yeah, like
Way
Uzi,
too
Kai.
many.
I mean, I
Way
don't
too
really listen
many.
to a whole lot of their stuff, but they have a lot of stuff like Juice WRLD as well. They obviously, rest in peace. They all
Yeah.
obviously probably experimented so much, and they lost that hesitation, and that's probably part of the reason why they blew up. So I'm glad that we're doing it now because
Who knows
you never know.
where you could be, 5-10 years down the line.
Exactly.
2 years.
Yeah.
Exactly. Always got to try something new.
Exactly. Could you guys describe a moment where you almost quit or pulled back from music and what, pulled you out of that mindset or, state?
I think every artist has a point of quitting like every 3 months. I mean,
Yeah.
it's pretty crazy, but like it's pretty often. Like, for example, I kind of about a year ago when everything was going on for the first time when I was making music, um, I kind of took a big break after about 5-6 months of making music to focus on acting, um, because I had to finish my course on it. So that kind of stopped me because I just didn't have the time. And for a while didn't think I was going to come back to it because I was just so busy. Um, but then when I did come back to it, I listened to a lot of critics, like I said before, and I just improved so much to the point I don't think I can do it anymore. I feel like I'm too far deep now, too far gone. So
Yeah. I mean, as Alan was saying, like after every project, sometimes you think like, man, what's bringing me back? Like, why should I keep going? Why should I keep making more music?
Okay.
Andre 3000, I think Andre 3000, he got to a point in his career where he was like, I don't really have this like much crazy stuff in my life to make music on, to have those. So it's kind of like funny to think about I get inspired off of the rough times, you know?
Okay, yeah.
Something bad happens, that's inspiration towards music, you know? Sometimes people say like when you go through a breakup, when you go through like someone dies or something, maybe you got betrayed or something, that's when the music inspiration comes
song
back.
I like this song.
Yeah. I keep saying this.
Dude.
Yeah. So, you know, I'd say when nothing's going on, when everything's happy, that's
Okay.
when I feel like I'm gonna quit music. You know,
Like when you have like,
when everything's too good.
yeah.
when everything's too good. Yeah.
Elijah, you're on fire with these answers. Like the song.
Okay.
Like the song.
bro.
Like, come
You're
on.
forcing
Come on.
it.
That was good. Come on.
Forcing it, you're dragging it.
Okay. If your life up to this point was like split into like eras, like, you know, like Taylor Swift Eras tour. What would you call like the era you're in right now? Don't, Alan, stop. I didn't know what.
I mean, like, bro, the Taylor Swift eras, bro.
Dude,
Taylor
I couldn't-
Swift Eras tour.
I couldn't.
That's exactly what era we're in right now.
The
Yeah,
We're on
Eras
our Taylor
tour.
Swift pop
We're on the Taylor Swift tour right
We
now.
are on a Taylor Swift tour
We
era.
are Taylor Swift.
We are Taylor Swift. We made those songs.
I like using
Yep.
a jet to travel 1 kilometer.
Jet 2 holiday.
Is that how you got? Is that how you got your vacation?
I could probably check, but I don't think so. Because it's genuinely like a big thing. Like, but either way, what era would I be in? Like,
Like, what would? Yeah.
I mean, I guess the Hypomnesia era, but if I had to be more specific, like, vocal era, because I'm improving it so much.
Because you're just, you know, training on it. And
I'm just on it.
you're
I'm
just
on
going.
it so
You're
much.
just going up and up.
Yeah, because I feel like I'm kind of in my vocal era now. I'm improving it so much. I'm a lot more critical on those. But the era before this, I'd be on the mixing era because I was learning so much about that and improving so much on that. So, yeah. And maybe before that, when I started music, it would be kind of just the beginning era. Just a humble beginning.
Was a
Yeah.
humble beginning. Well, not really, you know, humble because he had
Yeah.
such a big ego, but yeah.
We'll pretend. We can pretend.
Okay, Elijah.
I'm not with Jet 2.
It's okay.
I feel like right now, if we're talking about, as Alan was saying, like how we're getting better, I'd say production era. You know, I'm working on making music better, cleaner and stuff, obviously. But if we're talking about just the content itself, I'd say I'm in kind of like a renaissance right now of just
Ooh.
visual, aesthetic stuff. You know,
Yeah.
with Hypomnesia, there's so much imagery that you have to conceptualize,
Oh, like the
and
phone.
also exactly, and just ideas running through your head like every other day. So I'd say it's kind of like a renaissance, you know?
Okay. Yeah.
And it's a lot easier to do that with multiple people, let me tell you.
Yeah. Hmm.
Okay. Okay. Now we're gonna get into, like, I think this is 7 questions about the EP. So, you know, why we're here. This is like the bread and butter. So,
Okay.
when you look back at the process of creating Hypomnesia, what's a decision you made creatively or personally that maybe changed what the EP started as and what it became?
I feel like this is more Elijah's type of question to start with.
Elijah, you
'Cause he was
Probably-
kind of more prevalent in the beginning.
I would say Because it all started just with like a normal collab EP. We were like, okay, let's do something together. Let's do something that shows, both different sides of a story. And there was a point where we thought of the phone, which is the main imagery of Hypomnesia. And I think that is what the turning point was. Because once we got the phone, we got Lost Sunset's Apartment. We got Finding the Phone in the Forest. We got, the sun,
And we got Archer and we got Elliot.
Yeah, Archer and Elliot. And then
that's
we
our
got
character names, by
all
the
the
way.
other stuff. Exactly. And that phone inherently created Hypomnesia, or what it's going to be. I don't want to leak too much stuff because, we're still in promo. But it that was the turning point. Was the phone.
Okay.
Yep.
I mean, in all fairness, like, as well as that, the promo and the thoughts we had for the promo changed so much. And, like, just having the thought of, oh, let's just do one every day, be consistent, that might help us. And then thinking of a story that can work consistently throughout both the EP and the promo, that also involved the phone and the Moino and the singles we're doing. Like, it worked wonders, and I think it's doing great right now. For example, I don't know if this was yesterday or the day before. It might have been yesterday. I literally had to go into the ocean, the freezing cold ocean, at 6 p.m. at night, fully clothed, to get a shot.
That's great.
Yeah. So
committed.
That is really committed. That's a wow.
all for the shot.
It's for the shot.
I wasn't in there long because I genuinely would have been in shock. So
It was pretty cold.
it was so cold. And we're in the UK as well. It's awful over here.
Oh, that must be so much worse because of the weather.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was raining.
Oh, that's even worse. Oh my god.
It was windy.
Dude. Hey, at least you made it out.
I don't know about that.
Yep.
Well, I mean, you're here, so you know. Well, you haven't.
My voice isn't.
Yeah,
Thanks.
that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Okay. So when I think of the title Hypomnesia, I'm thinking like, memory or like, forgetting and like distortion. Do those themes like actually show up in like the music or like in your personal lives?
The stuff in Hypomnesia? I wouldn't say so, because again, with the previous question, if people looked at Hypomnesia and took those characters as us, they would think Alan's like a druggie. And they would think I'm just trying to like lure, like kill people, basically, right? They think I'm a murderer and he's a drug addict.
And that's a very base form as well. That's like without looking further.
Exactly. And in our lives, I wouldn't say this is all like, of course, right? It's imaginated, right? This isn't real. This isn't like a true reflection of who we are.
Yeah.
If we're talking like literally, like I use a phone a lot,
I think we all do.
Actually,
I think we all do.
We had a melatonin commercial. I have to use melatonin to sleep. He does.
Yeah,
I think
we will have melatonin. I actually like listening to cassettes. So
I have
I'd say
so
maybe
many
the
CDs.
cassettes. Old physical music stuff.
Dude, yeah. You know how I am with you guys know how I am with physical music. Like, look at this, Freddie Gibbs right here.
Yeah.
Like, what else did I buy? Oh yeah, I got Die Lit the other day. That was pretty cool. Oh yeah, World on Drugs too. I got World on Drugs, but yeah. Okay. Sorry. I wanted to show those off.
Mm.
Okay.
You're trying to flex on us, man.
I am. If you could think about like one specific song on Hypomnesia, okay? Just one. Like, put it in your heads. You got the answer? You guys got... Okay.
I do.
What do you think is the most, like, honest line on it? Like, the most honest thing you said about it that reflects, like, you.
Watch us have to change one of our answers because we picked the same one.
Ooh. Okay, I have my lyric.
Okay.
I think. Yeah.
What is it?
I want salvation. Possibly.
Yeah?
That's what I
Okay.
was thinking. Yeah.
It's a good one. It's
That
a
is
good
a
one.
really good one.
Yeah.
He also picked the same track as me. So I don't need to say.
Yeah, I was thinking we were both gonna pick Headspace. I already knew we were both gonna pick Headspace.
Let me think. Because Headspace is my favorite, or one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Let me pick another one. Let me pick one that I won't name.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, because Headspace
this-
is the other single, right?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm not. This doesn't link to me as a person, but it links to the experience of the other day, where I was drowning in the ocean.
Oh.
I'm not sure I can breathe.
Yup.
I mean, yeah. Get enough. Elijah went with a really deep answer, and you're just like, I almost drowned.
I can't breathe.
Okay.
I mean, I could have gone with a completely different answer, but I was like, nah, let me go with my other favorite.
Let me go with
you
a
know?
literal answer right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Was there a moment while making the EP when you realized, oh, we've gone further than we expected, or, this
Last night.
Last night.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What happened?
yeah.
What happened
I can
last
tell you,
night?
it's last night. So, obviously, with me going on holiday, we've had to finish all the songs kind of like three weeks early.
Okay.
To our like final deadline. So last night I think we finalized, like fully finalized the 3 songs, and we don't have that much to do left. It's mainly just promo stuff. I think we have a tiny section of like 1 or 2 songs to do, but apart from that, it's like
Done.
it's like there. It's like
Dude,
there.
I'm so excited to
Oh
hear.
yeah.
Like last night, I just sat there in call. I'd been on call all night from like 1 a.m. to 7 a.m. And I think at the end of it, I was like delusional. I was tired, and I went, I think this is gonna work. I think we can do this.
Okay. Let's see.
Last night was super.
Like the song. Like the song.
Okay.
He said it again.
Yeah. Elijah, you got to stop talking about your music, man. Come on, we're here to talk about both of your both of you, not just.
I know.
You got to get an
And
ego
if he
check.
brings up the countryside, it's gonna be raps because it's got him on it too.
Are you gonna go to the countryside, Elijah? No, you did that for Serene, right? For all the pictures.
I did.
Yeah.
Yep. It was fun.
So last night was a big moment for both of you.
It's the last night. Sorry.
It was. Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What's a song on Hypomnesia that people could probably misread or oversimplify, and what do you wish they understood about it?
I feel like we can't leak the names, so I'm just gonna say that already.
Yeah.
Okay,
We
okay.
can't leak the names.
Do you want to do one of the 2
struggling a little bit.
singles that are because those aren't really
You
Face-
said oversimplify, right?
yeah.
I think maybe track 2.
The more you know.
Yeah.
That's track 2. I think that's already kind of
That's-
up
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's the only one I'm pretty happy with. So because it's literally already out.
Yeah.
How close is it to 1,000 streams, by the way? Because I know
can
Alan.
check
I
pretty
know
close.
because I
It's
know
actually pretty
you
close.
both have. Alan, because I know you have a little over 500, and I think Elijah, you're at over 200 now. Oh wow, that
Yeah.
is really close. Okay,
Yep.
that's really cool. I'm so proud
So am
of
I.
you too. This is awesome.
What was the question?
If
Or oversimplifying?
yeah, like what's one
Yeah.
song people
Yeah.
could oversimplify or misunderstand?
Track 2, maybe even track 5, because it's set in a really weird place. And I feel like if they don't understand the setting, they might misunderstand the concept.
Okay,
Yeah.
But yeah,
Elijah.
Track 2. The more
Yeah.
you know, probably. I just say because the more you know has a lot of lyrics that might be. I think Sages 2. I'm learning that I'm like you. People are gonna be like, wait, what does that mean? I'm like who?
Yeah,
You know?
I reposted.
Unless they know the story. Yeah.
I reposted the video
Um,
that said, I'm learning that I'm more like you. Something like that. I don't
Oh.
exactly remember.
knowing that I'm like,
And
Yeah.
my girlfriend was so confused. She's like, "Why did you repost?" It's like it's promo for my friend's EP. I swear.
it's my bro. It's
Yeah.
promo.
This is my friend. I'm trying to
Promo.
help him out. So yeah, I think that's definitely like a little misinterpreted, for sure.
Yeah.
If each
Oh.
track on the EP came from a single memory or feeling, which track came from the darkest place and which came from the most hopeful? I know you can't really name any of them, but just like, say the number.
Again, track 5.
Yeah.
It's either that or track 4, because that's kind of like the peak of the EP where everything sort of goes wrong for one of the characters.
Mhm.
Or I suppose both of the characters, really. So I feel like from that kind of perspective, what's going on in both of those songs, they don't link to anything personally for me, because again, we're playing characters, but
Yeah.
they are definitely the darkest.
Okay.
Yeah. I'd say the same. I'd say 4 and 5. They're also, I'd say, the most emotional. I think the most
Absolutely.
that can get you. You be listening and you're like, damn,
They're also my
Yeah.
favorites.
Yeah. And the more you know is pretty lighthearted,
It was a
and
good song.
yeah, true. So
Thank
probably those two. Yeah.
Okay. What's something you compromised on the sake of the EP as a whole, like either creatively or emotionally, and was that compromise worth it in the end?
I mean, I feel like I've already answered this in the ego department.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
I'm just learning more
Okay.
from Elijah, because I knew this before I went into it, but damn, he knows too much. He was too smart.
I'd say both me and Alan could hear differently. And that's the thing that we've compromised on. Like, there's some stuff that Alan might see that I won't, and there's some stuff that I won't see, that I will see that Alan won't see until we try it, and then we're like, oh yeah, that does sound better.
Okay.
So, just that compromise of, okay, we both have really good ideas. Let's just see which works best.
And then if it doesn't work either way, we can make some sort of middle ground
Okay.
that works. For
Exactly.
both of us.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of the most important thing, working with someone else collaboratively, is having that open mind to work, collaboratively. So
Yeah.
Okay. So this is going to be the last question about the EP, and then we're going to move on to the last, the second to last, subject. What's a tiny detail on the EP, lyrical or production-wise, it doesn't really matter, that means a lot to you, even if, people probably might not notice it.
can't spoil this. Can't spoil this. There's
Little
there's a bit at the end of
detail.
track 4. There's a bit at the end of track 4. That's all.
Okay.
That's all I'll give.
Okay.
Mm.
So am I going to look back at this after the EP comes out and be like, ah...
Oh, you'll go a lot more than you'll go like oh.
Oh, like a good oh, like
Elijah knows what I'm
oh.
talking about.
Or like a
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah.
It just came off the dome, and I was like, holy shit. But yeah, Elijah knows what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Yeah. I'd say for me, what the lyric that would relate most to me, right?
Oh, the salvation one.
No, it's
Not
like
in here. No,
a
no.
section, right?
A section, right?
It's just a section of the EP that
Oh, okay.
kind of
Oh,
links
relates. Okay.
best, right?
Probably the more you know. My part. Said the more
the
you
more
know,
you
I'm
know.
alright to go, but all my friends too cool for that. That part, I think. Just that I have some stuff that I like doing, and that I like, like anime. Some people don't like anime. Some
I
people
will
don't
say,
like. Yeah,
I think the first part of the more you know, I think that was the first thing we did, right?
yeah, uh-huh,
So
yeah,
for that to be kind of the most important section is it's good.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, we're gonna get into like the like dynamic between you two. I don't know. I don't know really what to like call
Intense sexually.
Intense, very emotionally intense.
This one is really short. Okay, this section's like kind of short.
Don't worry, I
All
can
right.
relate.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't worry, I can't either. When you two are in shut up. When you two are in the call together, what's one thing the other person does creatively that like makes you raise an eyebrow and you're like, I never thought of that. Kind of like, how you both said like,
Yeah.
you both see different things.
I think I can name
Oh,
one
okay.
for me, but not him. Just the first thing that came to mind was for me.
Okay.
So, just my humor.
Yeah, you are a funny guy.
Because I kind of mess around kind of a little bit, but it's not too much. I still get stuff done, but
Yeah.
it's like I just I have a bit of fun while I'm doing it. I'm not just full serious, full monotone. I do have a bit of fun doing it. So I think that adds to the fun and the vibe of it, because we're not just sat there and going, yeah, so just add an EQ to the master, and add some compression to the vocal track there.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just say, for me, my personal love for Tony Fana's music. Tony Fana, if you see this, I love your
I
music.
love
can't
you.
bring it
I love
enough.
you, Tony.
That's my one of
Can we get
my
the meme in the
most. That's one of my top inspirations for
We love you,
for
Tony. Tony, come back,
for
Tony.
music right now.
Come back.
I'm gonna interview
We need
Tony
you.
just for you two. Don't worry. I'm gonna get him on an interview.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did you learn about yourself when working so closely with another person, especially on a debut project for Alan and a debut EP, I guess, for Elijah, because you haven't really done an EP before.
Yeah.
So yeah.
What do we learn about the other person, right?
Or no, what did you learn about yourself when working with another person?
Oh, what?
So
Okay,
closely?
what do we learn about
Yeah.
ourselves? I think that I learned that I have a weird way of looking at how structure works. So I kind of create songs weirdly. Like,
Okay.
there's not really like a start and end. There's kind of like weird stuff in the middle, and there's like other things that not everyone does that, the structure. Yeah. I don't know. It's hard to explain with words, but if you're on the DAW, if you're on
Oh,
FL, you probably know
Like
what I'm
you
talking
don't do
about.
like stuff like start to finish. You do this and that, and you like
Yeah,
poke at it,
sometimes stuff
kinda?
just pops up out of
Okay.
somewhere. Yeah.
I'm sure that's not just you. I mean, sometimes I do that, but That is
Yeah.
true. I think the main thing that I've kind of realized about myself is the fact that, um, hmm, that's a difficult question. Low-key, this is going to be a lot more music theory kind of answer, but
That's okay.
I feel like when we're in the swing of things, when we're really going at it, we're really critical, and we're really, really thinking about these things that really matter to the music. I think specifically EQ and compression wise, which we've had a lot of problems with throughout the course of the EP. It's not just the mixing mastering job in terms of like mixing vocals. It's not their job as well as it's not fully their job to change everything in the beat. If the drums are too, crispy, then it could be changed on another end because someone might not be able to get to something. So you need to be very clear, and then everything will actually get done. If you're not clear, it's not going to work.
Yeah.
So I think the main thing that I've kind of worked on, especially, well, not even worked on, just developed, is just being very clear with what I want and being very, not demanding, but very asking.
Specific.
Yeah, specific. That's the word. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's so true because like sometimes we just make up words if we can't describe something.
Yeah.
Like we have like
One
like a
specific.
not a riser, we call it, like not a riser comes
Yeah.
before, but it's not a riser.
Oh,
It's not a riser, but we have to
Yeah.
put it before a start of a vocal so that it mixes better with the beat and the rest of
Yep.
the other vocals.
okay.
We call that specifically a not a riser because it's not a riser.
Yep.
Okay. All right, so that's kind of the whole like duo thing that I had in there. These are like the last like how many 5 questions, just about like
Damn.
future projects and thinking ahead long term. Okay. So imagine someone discovers Hypomnesia in 5 years, and from now and then, checks out like what you're doing, then and what you're doing, now, 5 years in the future.
5 years.
What do you hope shocks them most about your evolution?
I think how versatile I can be on so many different things I can do, like genres I can switch to, and how ambitious I think I could be. Because specifically, I think after Hypomnesia, we have a couple of plans, and it could go one way, it could go the other, but specifically on one way. Say I make a debut EP. No, debut album, sorry. Say I make a debut album. I'm just talking about debut EP. I have a project planned out for it. I have a project concepted. I have like stuff ready pretty much for it to like not release, but for it to be kind of worked on more like I have done with Hypomnesia, more specific and to the point. And I feel like if someone were to find my work in 5 years when I've released that album and maybe more, if they stumble upon Hypomnesia, I hope they'll take note of how versatile I am and how much I can do, and kind of not count me out, I suppose.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I just say, hope they look back and they're like, wow, he didn't have hair.
You were bald for a little bit. You
Exactly.
were bald for a little bit.
Wow, you look like Steve Lacy. Something like that. I don't know.
You look like
No,
Brian
but-
Barnes before that, though.
No, exactly. But no, seriously though, I'd say I hope they look back and see that my imagination has not tarnished.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Looking at you, Kanye.
Looking straight at Kanye. No.
Me, Kanye, look at me. I'm looking at you. Okay. If you see
Exactly.
this, we're all looking at you right now. Elijah, look.
Take your antidepressants.
Get help. There's a hotline.
No, actually, seriously, get help.
Yeah,
and if
yeah,
you
yeah,
need
yeah,
help,
yeah.
please do.
No, yeah, honestly, serious.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's also a topic
Crazy
that comes
stuff.
up a lot on the EP. So I think specifically drug abuse
Oh.
comes up on the EP
Yes.
indirectly. So if you struggle with that, get some help.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
No,
It's bad.
get some help, but don't
But,
do the drugs.
like, yeah.
Do get some help. Do get some help.
Help is good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Is there an idea or like a sound or a concept you intentionally held back from the EP because you're saving it for a future project?
For me, no, but I don't know about Elijah at all.
I think a little bit, yeah. I have some songs that I was working on during Hypomnesia that I actually have two different styles right now. Like I have something that sounds like what did I say, Mallrat's music. I don't know if you listen to Mallrat, but and then I also have some other stuff that sounds like some Midwest like sad
You know?
stuff.
Like Midwest
Midwest
emo.
Like rest in peace Wi-Fi Skeleton, kind of like that, but not
I mean,
really.
Again,
Yeah,
I think it's just, I'd say no for me because I didn't really produce a whole lot of Hypomnesia, but I'm looking into producing a whole lot more for my next project. So a lot of that sound that I'm kind of listening to at the moment, because I'm near the end of Hypomnesia, I'm going into my new project. Is kind of more influenced by Breakance and Quadeca and Eric DOA and
Nice.
Aries. So it's a lot more hyperpop, maybe some just general pop, but glitch pop as well. So it's very, very different. So I wouldn't say I'm really holding much back from Hypomnesia by doing it. Although I do add elements of glitchiness to Hypomnesia, actually. Now that I think about it.
there are little bits and pieces that are in
Yeah.
Hypomnesia. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't know how I've managed, but
When you think about your careers long term, what scares you more? Being misunderstood or being predictable? And why?
I think the main thing that scares me about my career moving forward is it's not working with Elijah more.
Exactly. No, I'm saying the same thing.
Yeah, man. I don't want to get disconnected from the people that I
Started with.
that I had my roots with. Yeah.
Yeah.
But in terms of the actual question and getting misunderstood or predictable, I think I'd prefer to be more predictable than misunderstood. I don't know if that's just me, but I see it a lot in Justin Bieber's music, and I feel like he's very predictable but also misunderstood, and I feel like they come as a pair in some cases. So I'd rather be one than both.
Yeah. I'd say me on the polar opposite. I'd rather be more misunderstood than predictable. Just because I like the feeling of like nobody knowing what I'm gonna do next. You know?
Okay.
Like I could just come out and just I could just come out and just, do some random like, rap album.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, like Cardi or something, right?
Yeah.
Or which I am not. I don't have any thoughts of doing
Oh,
that.
like
But-
Cardi. Oh, like Cardi. Yeah.
But I just like yeah, I don't really care as much if people understand my music or understand what it's about or as much. In a sense that obviously I do want the message to be spread across, but I don't care if they understand it in the sense of enjoying it or like if it's not like their shit, then they don't have to listen. It's fine.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay. Yeah.
I will say that
and-
the way that we're making
yeah.
music right now, I don't think we're going to do either of those. I don't think we're either going to be misunderstood or predictable, especially with Hypomnesia,
Exactly.
Okay. If you could guarantee one thing about your future, not like fame or not money, just something creative or emotional, what would you lock in as like, the thing that you want to guarantee right now?
Sorry, I was just plugging in my mouse. This is a really, really awkward one. But this is something I've dreamed of for like years and years and years is just touring and just going everywhere
Dude,
with other
yes.
people and just having that experience. Just like, and I mean like having a packed out tour, not just having some people like the
Oh, like
you
a
know,
small
show up
venue
for the sake of
tour.
it. Yeah, not like a small venue. I mean like O2 Arena. I mean like the Dodger Stadium.
Big.
Dodger
I mean
Stadium would be
like
fire.
I mean like
That would be.
yeah.
Like the sun.
All of
Sorry.
those. Okay.
Okay, sorry. Last one.
But yeah, like I'd love to have a sold out tour in like big arenas. If we manage to do that for Hypomnesia, which I don't think we're gonna manage to do, unfortunately. But you never know. If we do manage to do that with Hypomnesia, I would love to do it with Elijah because we are actually good friends off camera. So just getting to hang out with him in person would be great. So. I've also said I want to show him UK chocolate and UK Fanta because
I do.
We have better Fanta here apparently and better chocolate here apparently.
Yeah.
I think that's true.
Uh,
I've heard something about that
Yeah.
before.
we know your chocolate as the vomit chocolate because we think your chocolate tastes like vomit.
That's actually completely
Yep.
fair. I can't eat chocolate. It tastes horrible.
Yeah, it's not.
Over here it's
It's not that
milky
good.
and creamy.
All right.
Oh, who said that?
Wait, could
Must
you
have been
repeat the
Wayne.
question? I got distracted
Oh.
by milky and creamy. What's the question again?
If you could guarantee one thing about your career going forward, in the future, not like fame or like money or anything like that, but like
Yeah.
creatively, what could you guarantee?
I'm always gonna keep it on it. I'm always gonna be real. I'm always gonna
You've been doing that for
be
years
truth
already.
through my music. I'm not gonna lie about anything. When
Where's
I
Rob
when I was
Tech?
starting off
There's not being
when I was
real
starting
techy.
off music, when I was starting off music, especially with Headed for Destruction, I have a lyric called "Got my watch iced out like Tuesday." I did not get my watch iced out like Tuesday. I do not have enough funds for that. But
Who's Tuesday?
Yeah.
joke lyric. I'm exact. I don't know. Kid named Tuesday. Nah, but I'm always gonna keep it 100, and I made that switch, so that's gonna be it.
Okay. This is
Forever.
the last question. We're at the end.
Oh no!
Yeah,
I was actually
I
kind of
know.
enjoying it.
Yeah, I have too. Enjoyment. I've been
Oh, for God's
I've been having
sake.
some enjoyment too. Don't worry.
I'm gonna pretend you didn't say that because it doesn't exist.
That's true. That's true. How do you want people to talk about Hypomnesia like years from now? Not like numbers or stats or whatever, but like what kind of sentence do you want people to say about this project?
So I will say, at the start of the project, when we started making up the lore, there was a video that Elijah sent me from a man that was speaking about what was it called? Because the Internet by Childish Gambino and how kind of significant that the album was lore wise.
Oh yeah, because he
That
wrote like a
sort
whole
of-
short movie for it.
Yeah, that sort of would be like what I'd want. Like people making like theories and videos and all these crazy, things about it. And that just to get brought up like years after release would be great because we put so much work into this. And obviously we're both beginning as artists. Really, we've not really
Yeah.
been doing it for crazy long. So
Definitely
just
not.
having that in like a couple years down the line when we're not that old artists wise, so that would be a dream.
Yeah, I'd say the same thing. I completely agree. Like just people looking back on it and being like, "Wow, this is actually really cool." And then they realize that it was like 4 years ago, and they're like, "Oh,
That's still really
I
cool.
want a
but, like,
season
wow.
2. I want a season 2." Something like that. But just that aspect of nostalgia and bringing people happiness inside
Okay.
from it.
So yeah, that's it. That's all I have. That's it. So,
Is there not more you want to
Alright.
ask about the lore? No, nothing. No.
Now's your chance.
not
How's your
not
chance?
now. Maybe we'll
Q&A.
Maybe we'll do another one after it comes out.
You know what? Yeah, that's a good idea.
Alright.
If you get 10,000, no, if you get 10 likes on this
10,000.
video,
10 likes on this video, and we'll do a part 2.
part 2 after it comes out, the full
Yep.
thing. So
Okay.
yeah,
Well, thank you, Alan. Thank you, Elijah. This has been a pleasure. I really liked, hearing both sides of the story, from, both of your perspectives. And, I expect big things of both of you. I can't wait to hear the full EP. I love the promo.
you won't be disappointed.
I don't think
You
I
will
will.
not be
I don't think I
disappointed.
will at all. Since I have access to the doc, I haven't read the full thing, but what I know,
Oh yeah, I
it
did
sounds
show
awesome.
him some of the doc because
yeah, I have access to the doc.
There's something that I needed to show him, but we weren't on call or anything, so I had to show him that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
Oh, it was just a promo plan. That's what it was.
Yeah, that I read like a little bit of the lore, but I don't remember everything. But yeah,
I couldn't copy paste it because it was too long.
I'm so excited for Hypomnesia. I'm so excited to see what you guys do individually and together going forward. I think it's gonna be awesome.
Yep.
Me too.
Me too.
So yeah, I don't know how to like end this.
If you want free KFC, like the video.
Like and subscribe for a cookie.
That's the ending.
Yeah.
Thumbs
okay.
up.
Okay. Click that thumbs up. Follow. I don't know.
If you want KFC.
Yeah. Okay.